God, the hair is everywhere, actually. God.
Whoa. Whoa, I can't believe the news. We are alive. What? What?
In the
What?
flesh, Jimmy, in the flesh.
What? What? Rush is what? What? Out of nowhere, this came. This email, boop, just went in my inbox and goes, Rush is on tour. I go, it's a joke. It's spam. Can't be true. It can't be true. So I started reading the details. It's not true. It's true. They're going on tour. What was your first reaction?
I was gobsmacked, Jimmy. I was, I'll tell you why. I was taking a bit of an afternoon nap.
Oh, nice. Jolly good.
Well, perhaps my work colleagues shouldn't. Hopefully they're not watching this anyway. But anyway, yeah. And then suddenly I got a buzz on the phone and I looked at it and I thought, I genuinely, it took a while to set in. And there was this, on the Rush Facebook site, there was a video with Geddy and Alex in a what looked like a home recording studio, and they disclosed that they had been obviously getting together, playing for a while, and their love of their music and the fun. They were just genuinely happy, full of joy, and and Alex had a cheeky grin, as he always. Well, we haven't seen it for a while, but it was great to see it back. And they just disclosed the news. Yeah.
You know what? I got to say something, and I'm speaking for a lot of people here. A lot of people are not happy about this. I texted a few of my friends and I go, hey, there's going to be a tour without Neil. And it was like, first thing, I'm not going. There's a lot of people who aren't happy about this. I'm happy about this. I'll tell you why I'm happy. Because they didn't go to the regular go-to drummers. They picked somebody who they wanted, not what the rest of the world wanted. Nothing against Mike Portnoy. I like Mike Portnoy, but I'm happy that they picked someone that they choose would fit the part. And I'll read the statement here quickly for everybody. I'm not sure if everybody has all the details, but I did get all the details. Rush announces 2026 tour, Geddy and Alex, to celebrate 50 plus years of music, their legacy, and honor late bandmate Neil Peart. Very important. A Rush 50-something tour consists of 7 cities. On sale, the general on sale begins October 17th. I'm just going to get through the quick stuff. Where was the drummer part? Here it is. The drummer, her name is Anika Niles, and we could not be more excited to introduce her to our loyal and dedicated Rush fan base, whom we know will give her every chance to live up to the near impossible role of Neil. Before we hit the stage, we also hope to add another musician or two to expand our sound a wee bit and free up Alex in order to show off some of our new fancy dance steps. I like that. They're going to do a little jig, a Rush jig. So that's what people missed. People missed that. There's Anika, and there's going to be a few more musicians on stage with them.
Well, I think Geddy made it quite clear that I think he wanted a keyboardist in there to free him up so he could focus on the bass and do that side of things. Though he did also say that in terms of this sort of iconic keyboard lines and tracks like Tom Sawyer and so forth, he would be the one doing that. So he still wanted to do those key moments, but as I say, it was more because he wanted to free up his bass duties and have more of a presence on the stage and so forth. And I'm stunned, Jimmy. Poppycock, Hoddle Wash, and
Poppycock it is.
Hoddle had hit me with a wet kipper. Who are these naysayers? Who are
Anika, let's go into Anika Niles' profile or what she's done in the past. Rush, Lee and Leifson will be accompanied by German drummer, composer, and producer Anika Niles, who has performed as Jeff Beck's drummer for over 60 shows and has released 4 solo albums. They're not going to someone who's just like going to play a 4/4 here. This is like high caliber we're talking about here.
She's got chops. She's got 2 solo albums. She launched her career on YouTube. and she's been on Drumeo as well, the sort of well-established drumming channel. She's done various academic sort of drum sessions and studio tutorials, so to speak.
Yes.
And she's got the chops. I mean, she's got and she is a progressive jazz fusion drummer. So she's not your she doesn't fit into that sort of hard rock drumming pigeonhole that perhaps some parties will want to place her. But she's definitely got the chops. Look, bottom line is that the perception that we got when we saw the video is that Geddy and Alex had perhaps played with quite a few musicians in terms of jamming sessions and so forth, and they felt comfortable with her, and she brought the joy back in terms of their playing. They wanted, they were quite happy to commit to doing this tour, and then they've had reservations about doing that.
Let's talk about that. There has been reservations. If they're going to do it one more time, they want to do it right. Now, they're calling it Rush. A lot of people thought they'd go out with another name. And I want to ask everybody that question. Should it be Rush, or should it be something else, a Lee Lifeson, right? But at first, I got to tell you something. I've been sort of on the side of you can't go out as Rush without Neil Peart, right? I've always been that, or Peart, as everybody likes to call him. But I think maybe this is just one last kick. They're getting older. It probably will be their last tour because everybody gets old, right? And they still got the chops and they're eager to play, and it makes them happy. So why not go out one more time?
Yeah, Jimmy, I totally look. I don't want us to cling on to sacred cows here. Neil Peart meant a lot to all of us, but to be frank, however much he meant to me or you or Perrin or whoever, he meant more to Geddy and more to Alex. They had the relationship with him. They, with all due respect, they would know what Neil would want, what Neil would be comfortable with, what he would be happy with, and they've earned the right to go out with that name.
They're celebrating. They're celebrating the legacy of Rush. And here, Patrick says, "What would Neil say? I believe he would be glad his brothers continue it on."
I mean, look, they know better than we do, being frank. Alex and Geddy know. I think, look, we all hold Rush dear to our chest, and we trust them. We have faith in them. We always have. This is one of the few bands where there is so much goodwill, genuine goodwill, affection, love for this band that we trust them. And the fact that they're comfortable with it, the fact that they're happy to go on the road with Rush as a title, I'm not going to question that. I'm so
look at this. Cute girl with nuts says definitely not going. Dan says
why?
I'm
You're
going.
losing out. That party's losing out. Why not? Jimmy, did you think this day would come? Did you ever think you would see
this? This is the best kept secret in music. This announcement is the best kept secret in music. Maybe a lot of people knew, but wow.
Yeah, I think.
Here's the two questions I'm throwing out to everybody because we're gonna drop off in a minute or two. Number one, are you going? Do you want to go? Right? Is this something you're interested in without Neil, or Neil is sacred and you're just not going to go? And the second question is, if they do go out, should they call it Rush or they should call it something else? I mean, it's too late, but what do you think? They should have called it something else. It got a Lee Lifeson project or Rush. So
I think they're going to be. I think, as I said, they're going to be playing large arenas. I think, as I say, I never thought I would see those two play again. I really didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm so overjoyed, and they're going to play. I mean, they did mention they're going to play for about 2 hours, so it's going to be. This is going to be a proper full set. And all I would say to the naysayers and the doubters, why embrace it? Embrace it.
Embrace it.
I would slap you with a wet kipper Not literally, because
All right, here are the tour dates. 2 dates in Los Angeles, June 7th and 9th. Mexico is getting a taste of Rush on the 18th. Fort Worth, Texas, 2 nights. I guess they're trying to do sort of like the Southwest. 2 dates there, June 24th, June 26th. Chicago, I guess they're doing mid USA, July 16 and 18. New York, East Coast, getting 28 and 30. Of course, Canada, they're doing 2 dates in Toronto. That's going to friggin' sell out. August 7th and 9. And Cleveland, where it all started, September 17th. The working man. What?
No dates for Montreal as yet.
No dates for Montreal. I'm sure that listen, everybody from Montreal is going to have to either go to New York or Toronto. But no, listen, I get it. They're not going to do a full-scale tour here, right? It's going to be selective dates, and they're going to want people to come from everywhere. So I get that.
I would not be surprised if this goes beyond North America, though, Jimmy. I think the demand is there. I think I would love to see them play London.
Hold on.
Go. Alone with the metal audience.
There it is. Just to celebrate 50 years of Rush. If you haven't picked it up, there you go. Great collection. There's all I think one fell as I grabbed it, but it's okay. It'll survive. There you go. 50 years of Rush. Everybody, again, here's the question to you. We're going to let you go. Do you think they should have called it Rush? And second, are you going or you're not going? You're standing strong, saying, no, Neil, no Rush. Or you say, yeah, Rush, I'm going. Get me a ticket. I mean, what are the price of these tickets? That's another question, right? Is it like $300 each? I don't know.
That's the thing. They're going to be in high demand. And I'm sort of, for all the hyperbole before the Sabbath gig, where I was saying I was going to be there, and then I got junted on the queue and so forth. So I'm keeping reserved. Mm-hmm. But let's just say the missus might be surprised by a certain New York holiday. Coming up in June. I
think this is going to sell out in minutes. This is going to be a lineup.
The pre-sale option is there, so these will go like hotcakes. But I won't be surprised if they take it beyond, because I suppose what they want to do is they want to see how they're going to enjoy playing together. I think that's crucial for Alex and for Geddy. They want to see how this dynamic will work on the live stage.
We got Perrin weighing in. Just he'll have the closing remarks here. I will be there with bells on. I'd like it to be called. Sorry, I prefer it to be called Lee Lifeson, but again, Alex and Geddy have earned the right to do as they wish. On that note, gonna let you go. Tanvir, thanks for jumping on quickly. And everyone, are you going? Do you care? Do you want to call it Rush? Do you want to call it something else? Are you insulted that they're going out without Neil? Does it piss you off they're going out without Neil? Should they record a new album without Neil? I don't think they should. No album.
Life is too short.
That's where I stand. That's where I stand still. And I go, no, it's not going to happen.
Oh.
But celebrate the music. That's okay.
Far too short. Embrace it, folks. Rush, Alex and Geddy are going to be, you have the opportunity to see them play live again. And they both look happy. That's all that matters. They both look joyful, as am I.
On that note, thanks for watching. Talk soon. Bye.